When you sail with Virgin, it's literally no dress code. We're in Bahamas. Looking at yesterday, and they're actually still here. We just came from the club, and we're trying to like.
No action is required by our sailors throughout this drill.
I can see clearly now. Just kind of like exploring the ship, and everyone has sea legs. It's funny, like everyone's walking in and we're like, so we're just walking around because they still haven't cleaned our cabin. So, but I don't know if I gave you guys an update about them doing our cabin yesterday. It did smell a little bit better. I still can kind of smell smoke. You know, you're not going to get rid of the smell of smoke. I told them I think that the smell is coming from the curtains because clearly somebody was smoking on the balcony. So what they're going to be doing is actually cleaning our curtains. So they're supposed to be coming to take our curtains down and washing them or something. They wanted to do them last night, but I was like, I didn't want to wake up with no curtains this morning and have the sun coming in. So they were like concerned about it being a sea day. We were going to probably be in our cabin for a lot of the day. But I was like, we can find time to not be in the cabin. So yeah, that's the update. Oh, I made a little, I think a TikTok of this ship. Well, the Scarlet Lady, but.
See if we can see our room.
Valiant Lady.
Third row up.
So we're on the Valiant Lady. We were on the Scarlet Lady last time.
On the third row up. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think fourth or fifth is balcony.
We're way back here. We were up last time. We were at the front last time. We're at the back this time. So now we need to experience but we can't do a central sea terrace because we definitely have to get a XL sea terrace. I definitely will not get a regular sea terrace again. It's just too small for us. We love that separate bath, separate toilet and shower area.
Hey, you can't get that in the mid?
Not in the central sea terrace. Okay, so we have room service. It's called Ship Eats, but it's basically room service. So it comes in this bag. I want to unbox it. We'll unbag it. So this is it. Yes, later. I'm just about to eat now.
So you can, when you are ready, you can request my tablet.
Okay.
Yeah, just
Okay.
come in cleaning and then we will come.
Okay, thank
And
you.
also in case if you're going for a date, better to request and somebody else will come.
Okay, all right.
Okay,
Thank
see
you.
Bye.
So they still haven't cleaned our cabin because we left out this morning and we saw them cleaning down the hallway. And so we left again because they were like a few doors down from us. And they never came and cleaned our cabin. By the time we got back, they still hadn't cleaned it. So what time is it? It's like almost 2 o'clock and they're trying to come down. So you can just request by the tablet for them to come clean your room. I can get this out of here. Oh my gosh. I'm like, it's 2 o'clock. I'm about to eat. And I'm supposed to be going to the shot glass exchange at 2, but the app was tripping ordering room service. It took me like an hour. I don't know if it just didn't. Oh, why is this so hard to get out of here? You know what? I think I'm gonna actually unzip it. That's probably the easiest thing to do. Okay, so I got 2 ginger ales for Charles. I got me a Red Bull. And then I got me 2 Coke Zeros. And then I got some, these are supposed to be chocolate covered pretzels. Why are these regular pretzels? I want a chocolate covered pretzel. Tripping. Okay, this is my grilled chicken, asparagus, and potatoes with mushroom sauce. And then this is my meatballs. And then this is a cake pop. And then the camera's literally dying. This is red velvet cookie, like a cookie cake. So I'm about to eat. not about that life, but he's gonna do it.
Don't sound appetizing.
They say it's really good, I promise.
You gonna get it?
We are at the wake for dinner. As you guys know, we were at the wake for brunch, breakfast basically.
I know, I just don't have room.
Our first morning here.
I'd like to try
Let me tell you, these people that's right beside us, babe, they had a bad experience with us because babe called them out. He was acting like he belonged on a Carnival cruise. You know that's who we decide, right? He's trying to act like he don't hear me.
What?
You trying to act like you don't hear me. That's who you called out.
I didn't call out nobody.
Yes, you did. That's why that lady was like, babe, let me sit by you. She moved seats because she didn't even want to sit by us. When we sat down.
Oh, good. Shit, don't run over me. I'm not gonna not say nothing about it.
But why you have to use derogatory? Oh, he is scared of y'all. That's the plan. That's baby bone marrow. I'm ready to see you taste the bone marrow.
How you eat it?
Scrape the inside.
With a spoon? The only excursion I go to tomorrow.
Isn't it? Girl. You gotta get some of this part. That's like the wet part.
Oh, Lord. I don't think that's for me.
Try it.
You try this. Look how that looks.
Yes, bone marrow.
No.
Really?
That ain't gonna work out. Turks. We haven't got off the ship or anything, obviously. I think we've been here for like an hour. We don't have anything planned, so we're just going to be walking around this morning. It's a really nice day. The weather is like perfect, so I'm just waiting on Charles to get back to the room. We're probably gonna go down. I'm gonna get me like some breakfast before we get off, and yeah, let me see if the lighting will allow you guys to see my outfit. Kinda, sorta, but I got this dress on and it has like the lace bottom. Got this from Shein with these Nike sandals, and then like a Nike hat, just some gold hoops or whatever. So just very comfy, chill, cash. So yeah, just waiting on Charles so we can get our day started. Oh, what I need to do is put film in the Polaroid, because every country we are, oh, that's what I was going out there to do. I was going to take a picture of me, because we got one film left in here, because every country we use a pack of this, so we try to do 10 photos in every country. So this is rum butter, cream cheese, strawberries, avocado, blueberry bagel. This is like some kind course, I'm about to make avocado toast. First, I want to try this rum. You want to get some bacon? Can you bring me some? On the boat and change clothes because it was super hot, so we're like in swim stuff now and we're like on the beach. Let's see, there's the ship right here. The beach is literally right here. Well, this particular beach is right here. On the ship, y'all, they had the K9 dog sniffing our bags. Literally, we had to hang our bags over the ropes and the K9 dog had to literally sniff it. So Charles was like, where we at? They must got a problem with like cocaine and methamphetamines or something here. Child, that was like, wow, we never had to do that. But okay, so they, I guess, washed our curtains and hung them back up. The smell is gradually going away. What I can say is that there's a strong smell of off in here. There's a strong smell of off in here.
What's banana gonna taste like, man?
Banana.
What's your mix away, you said?
I don't know now. That's why I'm like, oh man, we got the banana one. We probably should have had the other one. We sprayed so much off before we like talking about here in turbo mode. We're trying to get to our like show. It's at 4:30 and the time is what?
4:27.
4:27. He went earlier and he saw people lining up. And he was like, I'm in turbo mode. I'm like, let me get on your bag, but he didn't say nothing.
This one is for you. Bow, 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 bow. That's how you want. When the matches like to get a little bit sexy. Yeah, yeah. Rubber bands and animals, okay? Just Sit back, relax, allow us to serenade. I wanna get it on. Here we go. Let's sing along if you know the words. Let's get it on. I've been really trying, baby. La la la, la 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 la. Ooh. Like you want my sex. Yes, I'm how long you need, but I cannot lie. You are the one that's here tonight. If I wrote you up simply broken. All the plans you made in your heart.
Good morning from Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic.
Now your damaged goods, damage should have never been. Thought you were bulletproof, look at you.
We do have an excursion planned for today. It's called the Tasting of Puerto Plata. So apparently I think it's going to be like rum tasting and then also food tasting from like, but it's rum, I think it's rum tasting and then also food tasting from 3 different places. My fragrance, this is the fragrance I have been like wearing out for this trip. This is the Floral Lavender. It's inspired by the YSL Libre. Y'all, I done worn through this bottle, but I don't know if I told you guys that TSA actually pulled me back through, and I didn't know why. Like I had got clear or whatever, and the lady called me back through just to ask me what perfume I had on, y'all. And luckily I had the bottle in my purse because I had just taken it out of the box to bring on a trip. I wanted to do a fresh bottle, and so I had it right there because I couldn't think of the name of the dossier fragrance, but I knew it was inspired by the YSL Libre. So this is definitely not a showstopper, but you're definitely gonna get complimented about this. Like it smells so good.
No action is required by our sailors throughout this drill, and we appreciate your understanding and cooperation. Thank you.
Apparently they're about to do a crew drill, so they're just letting us know that like an alarm will be going off. One thing that apparently is very different from other cruise lines, Virgin, they don't do announcements like at all. So at the beginning of our cruise, the only announcement that we had was just we needed to report to our muster stations, and then like once that was concluded, they let us know that, you know, everybody completed their muster drills, and we were leaving. And then the captain came on, and what he was telling us, because our first stop was going to be in the Bahamas, and he was telling us that about the weather in the Bahamas. I think he was saying something maybe about it being windy or something, I don't know. But that was just at the beginning of our voyage, and then they don't do any other announcements like daily announcements or anything. They just did this because they're doing like an internal crew drill. So like when we're at port or whatever, they're going to be doing like crew drills just to make sure that they know what to do in the case of emergencies or whatever. And they do these pretty frequently because I saw it like on the itinerary. So I think they've been doing these like throughout our voyage, but probably when we were at port. So I think they try to do it like on port days when the boat isn't as full. You trying to go somewhere? Let me turn this off because I don't think I got that much memory anyway.
eat so much rice as Chinese people. Yes, because we eat rice at least 5 times, 4 to 5 times in a week. Yeah. We start with one of the most typical flavors of the country. Yeah. Dominican people call this meal the Dominican flag because it's eaten almost every day. Rice and beans.
Rice and beans. This is the chicken and some kind of Creole sauce. I don't remember what this is. That chicken is good.
Friends, did you know the difference? Huh? Or while the Coke and the men are very similar, the Coke and the men are very similar. You know that? Because at the beginning, yeah, the Coke was regular, right? And the men until 60 years old, regular. Since 60 to 80, light.
Yeah. That's, yeah.
I like taking like the Parabay. I love ginger ale.
Parabay and ginger ale.
Dominican way of eating is with the rice inside.
So good. It's our last day. So we have a sea day today. And we're going to be getting to Puerto Rico. We're on our way to Puerto Rico, basically. What time is it? It's crazy because the time keep changing. So initially we were on Miami time, so it was always an hour ahead of back home in Houston. But now we're on Puerto Rico's time because the cruise that we're on is a repositioning cruise. So this ship's home port was Miami, but they kind of like rotate the ships out and stuff or whatever. So this ship's new home port is going to be in San Juan. So that's why we're not actually sailing back to Miami. We're just getting off the boat in San Juan, and we're going to fly back from San Juan back to Houston. Initially we were going to be staying in San Juan for a day. We had a hotel booked and everything. But we're supposed to be getting like a winter storm or whatever. And we've already been getting like some travel advisories how like some flights may be delayed and canceled and diverted and all of that stuff. So we're just trying to get ahead of that because I don't want to be stuck over here or anywhere for that matter. I just want to get home. So we're not even going to stay in San Juan. We're going to actually be coming home a day early. So as soon as we get to San Juan tomorrow morning, we're going to fly out that afternoon. the same day. So a little sad because I did have a lot of stuff that I want to do in San Juan, but I'd rather just be home before the weather gets bad, if it even gets bad, because we do need to like prepare the house and all that stuff. Okay, so we're back from, where did we go? Since I turned on the camera. We went and had lunch, and then we went to shop the shops. I think I showed you guys earlier in the vlog. So basically with the promotion that I booked, okay, so the last time we came on our Virgin cruise, they have this thing where it's like an onboard offer that you can choose to purchase. So you put a $300 deposit down, and basically what that gets you is you put a $300 deposit down, and then you get $300 off your next voyage, and then you also get $600 in sailor loot, which is basically like onboard credit, which you can use to pretty much spend on anything. So that could be like any alcohol that you buy on board. They have shops on board that have like Louis Vuitton, Chanel, sunglasses, liquor store. You can gamble with it. Haircuts. They got pedicures. You can go to the spa. You can purchase your excursions with it. Coffees, anything. The only thing you cannot use it for is basically to buy another one of the future voyage things or whatever. So when we came on our first cruise with Virgin, I actually purchased 2 of them. So this cruise that we're currently on, we redeemed one of our future voyage deposits that I used or whatever. So that means that I had $300 off plus a $300 that I put down. So that was a total of $600 off by the time I booked, plus $600 in sailor loot, which is onboard credit. Basically, it's just like money added to your wallet. And then you also can stack that with any type of promotions that Virgin is running at the time that you actually book your cruise. At the time that I booked our cruise, they were running a thing where they were giving away $300 bar tabs as well. So basically we booked our cruise. It came out to be $600 off because I had did the $300 deposit. Virgin gave me $300 off. Then they gave me $600 in sailor loot, which is free money to spend on the ship. And then I also got a $300 bar tab. So today is the last day of the cruise, so we ran through all of our bar tab. We had $300, but we ran through all of that. So once you run through all of your bar tab, it can actually start pulling from your sailor loot. So that's just like cash in your wallet. And then I did book us an excursion with that as well. And then we had money left over. I had like $330 still left over. So I went looking around or whatever, and I bought me some sunglasses. So these are basically free Versace sunglasses that I got. And then plus they were like, they had 10% off of this style. So I went in there originally looking for white Gucci sunglasses. They didn't have any, and then I was gonna get some Pradas, but I'm like, I got 2 pair of Prada sunglasses already. And I was like, I want some gaudy Versace shades. So this is what I ended up buying. This is them. So yeah, these basically were free, and I still ended up having a little bit of money left over in sailor loot still. So we decided to go ahead and just spend the sailor loot because we still have our bottle of Prosecco that we haven't opened, so we'll probably just drink that on board today. We figured that we wouldn't be drinking anymore, buying any more drinks, but if we do, they just charge you as you go for drinks if you run out of like bar tab and sailor loot or whatever, because you have a credit card on file. So yeah,
Yeah, because people are gonna go trying to spend the rest of their sailor loot, but it might sell out.
Yeah, everybody, like all of the shops and stuff. It's this one jewelry shop or whatever. They know. They know. I mean, because clearly we're all doing the same thing. We're all trying to use up our sailor loot today. So like, they put like their pieces of jewelry that are like $15 under in the case, like right on the outside or whatever, because they know people are really trying to come in there to.
$1,500.
That's what I said, right?
$15.
Oh, $1,500 and under in the case outside, because people are trying to spend their sailor loot. But this one girl, she had so much sailor loot, because there's all different kind of ways you can get sailor loot. You can get sailor loot by promotions that they're running, and also if you book through certain travel agents have the ability to give you sailor loot as well. So I think the next time that we book another cruise, I'm definitely going to look into booking with a travel agent, because travel agents, they don't charge a fee to you to book. They actually earn commission through Virgin to book the cruises for us, and they are able to offer us additional perks. Like they can give you $200 in sailor loot when you book with them, in addition to everything that you are already bringing to the booking on your own.
And then if you recommend people use your code,
that they don't do that anymore.
Oh, they don't do that anymore?
They don't do that anymore. Yeah, they had this referral thing, because like the first time we came, we actually did buy a bar tab, but we had like so much sailor loot the first time too, because we had racked up sailor loot from referrals. Because, excuse me, on our first voyage, we cruised with my mother-in-law and my brother-in-law. So if they use our code, we got a certain amount of sailor loot, and then it worked both ways. So they use your code, you get the sailor loot. I forgot, I don't know. You basically got double, like you both got the sailor loot. We got the sailor loot because they use that code, and then they got the sailor loot because you use your code. And so like you can just keep sharing your code for people to book under you, where you both can get the free sailor loot or whatever. So yeah, but it's our last day of our cruise. What are your overall thoughts so far?
Oh, nothing. Good, relaxing cruise. I'm ready to get home now.
What he did notice, what we talked about earlier though, is that we definitely can tell that the vibe is different than it was when we came on our cruise the last time. It's been about probably like a year, and maybe like almost a year and a half, a year and a few months since we came on our last cruise. And I don't know if it was because Virgin was so new and so fresh. We are on a different ship as well, but destinations, yeah, the destinations, I love these destinations. Like we hit so many good spots. We hit we sailed out of Miami, we hit, what is it, Nassau, Bahamas. Then we went to Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic. Then we went to Turks and Caicos. Then we went to Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic, and then we're docking in San Juan. So yeah, but I don't know if like Virgin, they were like really just like trying to get it together, like come with it back then, since they were so new and fresh. But the vibe was just different. And then it's also like the crowd is different. This cruise that we're on right now, it is a sold out voyage. Like I think it's like 2,500 people on board. So the last time we were on board, I can't remember.
Probably half.
I don't remember if it was like 1,200 or 800 of us or whatever, but you really can't tell. Like the ship still doesn't feel like crowded or anything to me. But I just feel like the service is just different. It's definitely, I feel like it's like room for improvement now. Like when we first came on our first cruise, it was just like, oh my gosh, this is just amazing. I have no complaints or whatever. But as you guys have seen through this vlog, I've had issues with my room. Like service has been slow, and like the galley, even in some of the restaurants. Where were we waiting?
3 hours for Gumba, and
Gumbo, yeah, all the restaurants.
All the restaurants take a really long time.
Yeah, the restaurants were taking a long time because I'm thinking at Razzle Dazzle last night. We were waiting.
The wait, we had to wait.
The wait. Oh yeah, like we literally have waited. So we have a reservation tonight for dinner at Test Kitchen, but we don't know if we're gonna go or not. So
I guess we could call and see what the menu is.
yeah, maybe I can message Sailor Services. Everything is you can call, but a lot of this is just through your app or whatever. So one more glass for you, one more glass for me. Okay, y'all, so we just came back from our show. It was so good. It was entertaining. It was a dinner and a show, so we already ate, even though we have a reservation tonight at Test Kitchen. We're not going to go to, though. So we're in here in our room. Why we came in here just to, what do we even come in here for? We came in here for something, and Babe went to the restroom, and I just literally got in the bed. But not to go to sleep, though. I had to talk to Berkeley. But we finally opened our wine. And I thought it was going to, like, be a whole bunch. But it's not. So I was drinking wine and Red Bull. Because there's a stargazing event tonight. And there's also the club that's open tonight. We still haven't been to the club since being on this voyage. So we need to figure out where we go. Are you sitting on my backpack? I mean, we have to. It's gone now, right? Alright, so
down the sink.
You know you don't like to waste shit.
Salute.
This is our last shot of the cruise, guys. Okay, so let me preface this by saying we just came from the club and we're trying to like get on our level. So we came to the room to try to make that happen. So last shot of the cruise. We gotta wake up early in the morning, so we'll see. Whew. Child.
You didn't do that shot.
Why my face looks so freaking oily?
You gonna sip the shot? You from Texas? That's somewhere else to drink.
Okay, guys. Toodles. We arrived in Puerto Rico. So sad we're not going to be staying over there. But they are working down there. Look, they're getting prepared for the next cruise. Put the K9 dog down there. Concludes our trip. Now it's basically time for me to go home and get focused. I need to like lose some weight. I need to like do some stuff for work. I need to figure out like what I'm gonna do as far as like influencing and stuff. I don't know, but I definitely needed this trip, so hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming on vacation with us. Until next time, bye.